Question number 1 says, Mr. Marquez has a metal pipe that was 1,000 centimeters in length. He cut the pipe into 16 shorter pieces of equal length. Mr. Marquez used the expression below to find the length of each of the smaller pieces of pipe. 1,000 divided by 16. What is the length of each of the smaller pieces of pipe? We need to set up long division. So reminder, the first number always goes inside the house. And we're dividing it by 16, which is our divisor. 16 can't go into 1, so I'm going to put a 0. 16 can't go into 10, so I'm going to put a 0. 16 can go into 100, so I'm going to work over here and look at how many 16s will go into 100. So 16 plus 16, 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry my 1, 1, 1, 1 is 3. Got to keep going. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. And add another 16. 8 plus 6 is 14. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 4 is 6. Getting closer to 100. Plus 16. 6 and 4 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 1 more is 8. Plus 16 will give me 96. Sorry, there should be a 6 and a 9. Now if I go back through, I can count how many 16s there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 16s. 6 goes on top. 6 times 16 is 96. If we subtract, we'll get 4. Bring down the 0. 16 goes into 40 if I look at my list 2 times, and that's 32. 40 minus 32 is 8, so it would be 62 remainder 8. Or if I turn it into a fraction, it would be 62 and 8/16, which I can reduce both of these down by 2. And if I look, 6 or 8 is divisible by 2 and you get 4. 16 is divisible by 2 and you get 8. Can divide these again by 4 and end up with 1/2. So my answer is A. The other thing we can do is we learned how to turn this into a decimal by putting a decimal point, adding a 0 and bringing it down. At this point we could get rid of the remainder 8 and turn it into a decimal. So if I look at 16 goes into 80, if I look at my repeated addition, I see that's 5 times exactly, because 5 times 16 is 80. And if I subtract, I'm done. So 62.5 is the same thing as 62 and 1/2. So the correct answer is A.